One of the new initiatives launched at this year's conference is the ICMA Centre for Management Strategies. We caught up to find out a little bit more. Welcome, thank you very much indeed for talking to us today. Thank you.
Delighted.
Let's kick off. What is the Centre for Management Strategies that you're launching today, I believe?
Yes, the Center for Management Strategies is a brand new service line of ICMA. We're going to be focusing on bringing forward research, education, and technical assistance for local government managers on leading practices that should hopefully help to make their work in local government more efficient and effective.
Fantastic. I know the gentlemen here with you are leading exponents of some of those strategies, so give us some examples.
Well, we represent the Center for Priority-Based Budgeting, a Denver firm that is working with local governments now to determine how do you make difficult choices about how you spend your dollars, but still meet the results that your community is wanting to achieve. So we walk organizations through an exercise that makes the budget not just about numbers, but about using your dollars to achieve what your community needs from you.
Pretty important right now.
We think so, especially in these recessionary times. People are still struggling, and how do you make those difficult choices, and how do you influence the elected officials so that they have better information about how they can choose between things that might be very difficult, but continue to focus on your highest priorities in your community.
John, what are you?
I'm from the Commonwealth Center for High Performance Organizations. We help organizations think through who they are, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish. We try and help organizations with a set of tools for analyzing themselves, for improving their performance, for improving efficiency, effectiveness, and also about their work culture, their values, and what kind of environment they create for their workforce. We want people to have leadership at all levels as opposed to just at the top. We want to release the power of the workforce to improve performance.
So ICMA is doing a lot then to help managers to deal with some really quite difficult issues.
Yes, exactly. And the purpose of our center, really, these are just two of our leading practices that we'll be bringing forward, but if we can make available to managers not only the academic research behind these practices, but also case studies and examples of where other local governments have implemented them, education and technical assistance, it just makes bringing forward these practices so much easier, and that's really our purpose behind the center.
Feels to me like there's a lot there for people to get their teeth into. So how do they avail themselves of these services?
Well, we certainly have a booth here in the exhibit hall at the ICMA conference. We also have extensive information available on our webpage at icma.org/management strategies. So there's lots of good ways to get information on our center.
Do the depth of these issues reflect actually the role of the city manager these days, that there's a lot they do have to develop for?
There certainly is, and in my life prior to being the center director, I was actually a city manager for a number of years, and we've seen the issues and the concepts that we have to get involved with getting so much more complicated than what they were at one time. And our hope is that we just make that a little bit easier by putting forth this information and making sure that people don't have to invent the wheel on their own.
Well, thank you very much indeed for joining us today. I really appreciate it, and best of luck with the centre. Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.